Okay, so this is season 10, episode 6. The women talk to each other about quad. What to do? So they want to set a boundary with quad. Toya says that she can come, but she's not doing the invitation, right? So then they assume that the person who's going to do the invitation to her is Phaedra. Come to find out, Phaedra is the one who does not do this. It really is the producers who are like, look, we're going to get you on the show. Y'all not going to not have Quad come. The producers set her up to look stupid. And I think that we do have to have a come to Jesus moment with the producers because people are blaming Toya for the one, why say that she can come and invite her if you don't want her to be there? What's clear that that's not what's happening. What is happening? Okay, sorry, I got um distracted. And um, okay. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Okay. I got distracted. So anyway, let me not get distracted. I'm reading my emails. Um, so Toya, um, I think that what they're doing is they're throwing Toya a little bit under the bus, but when this is really the producers who are kind of doing this. Heavenly is having this whole thing with her daughter. She she wants to take her to different schools, and she's in Atlanta. You're like, you wasting your time, ma'am. I am going to fan you. And she's majoring in biology. She's like, you want to be like your mom. And look, she could be just like her dad too. It is not just a mom thing. So both of these are happening. Simone is buying a condo for the kids. So she's explaining what the limitations are, what the requirements are, which I think is which I think is publish. Um, which I think is an important aspect to everything. I don't have a problem with her buying the condo. And I know that people are like, I do have a problem with her sons not taking responsibility, and especially the oldest one. People have a problem with the oldest one. I I go both ways. Uh, I would like him to do something, internship, something. Um, I guess I'm just not in the expediting this as I think I'm kind of in the middle on this. I would like him to be a little bit more anxious to move forward. Um, But it's hard to do that now when and motivate someone now, um, especially when it clearly wasn't instilled in him as a child. So I have no solutions here, no advice. Toya and the wine company who's bringing the girls to Eugene's like, look, I really don't like the idea of Quad being there. So Quad is because you need to have people who are very supportive. All the girls are going to the airport. Um, everyone is there. Jackie, Phaedra are the ones that are not there. They're coming late. Phaedra, see, this is where the problem I have with Phaedra. You didn't really want her to go. So what you did was you didn't want to be the one to show up with her. So you change your time. And look, be honest about it, right? Um, Heavenly brings up um, not being invited, um, you know, to the wedding, being uninvited. Um, she says that you are really young and you married a man who is older than dirt, which is the person who's your age. But in comparative, you're 31 marrying somebody who's 55, that is a significant age difference. And she stands on the fact that the marriage is not going to work, which which is the reason why she didn't want to invite you to the wedding. If you don't feel that the marriage is going to work, why come to the wedding? I felt that way when people came to my wedding. Somebody came up to me at my wedding and was like, yeah, this is not going to work. Somebody else said that in front of my husband. He didn't know that he was there when they were in the bathroom. So why come to the wedding? You know? Anyway, they settle it with Simone. Ah, here we go. They come to an agreement. Simone makes a comment. Did you say no more or no mo? People got annoyed that Dr. Simone corrected her grammar. I do the same thing, so I can't even be rude about this. Toya didn't get her a room. Toya didn't get Quad a room because she didn't know she was coming. And everyone is like, no, we're not sharing a room with her. Alicia, who nobody says anything to, volunteers. So essentially, they do get Quad a room. Clearly, the producers got Quad a room. Um, they all went biking and they went to the spa. Quad eventually comes to Toya's room, and then Quad keeps making a joke. Now, see, this is where it becomes issue because all of the ladies are not in agreement with Quad. All of them still have a problem with Quad. Quad thinks things are starting anew and fresh. The producers know that the other ladies don't feel this way. The producers should not have interfered with inviting Quad on the trip. However, they did, and they set Quad up to look like this. And Quad makes these jokes that don't land. Now, if we were cool, then the jokes would land. But because we're not cool, the jokes don't land. So she's like, so where do you have my room? Twice I didn't have a room for you. No one wants you to be in their room. Quad thinks that they're joking in the sense like she's like, fine, I can get my own room or whatever. And she's like, no, we found your room. And she's like, he put me in the basement. And then so nobody's really laughing. And they're like, do you think that it smells like you think Toya would treat you this way? And the things is we're because you guys aren't cool, you don't realize that these aren't good jokes. So Phaedra didn't file a quad. Phaedra acts like it's because of her son and not because of quad. Okay. Dr. Jackie is like made a comment. Um, Phaedra's gonna cut you off if you don't make Phaedra look good. Right? So everyone is going for dinner. They make comments about the menu being too small. I appreciate this because I appreciate this is the one show that they are coming to terms with their age versus all these other shows that's trying to make themselves feel like they're young forever. This is the show that they're like, look, we are in our 40s and 50s. Um, Quad makes this comment like saying how she's proud of her and she's happy to be on the trip. Simone's like, look, the elephant in the room is your status overall with the group. Quad feels like these people are not safe spaces for her. Simone's like, okay, so then why hang around people if you feel this way? Why hang around people if you feel that these women are not safe spaces? And then Quad's like, look, I'm trying to give people a second chance to me. It sounds like you're just trying to keep a job. You wouldn't be friends with these people if you weren't on the show. The issue that people are having on social media is like, this is a TV show. Why does any of this matter? I'm saying I would agree, except these ladies are actually friends. And because these ladies are actually friends on in real life, most of these women are friends in real life off the show. Wad Wad is going to be the odd man out because she's not trying to be friends with them until we get on the show. And the women don't like that. They feel like they're being used. If you go to Real Housewives of Atlanta, then that would work. Real Housewives of Potomac, then that would work. But because you are on Married to Medicine, where these women are actually friends, this does not work for them. She says she's not emotionally attached to anyone. So then Heavily gets upset. She feels used. That because Phaedra um, was the friend, you put Phaedra down. Now you're gonna call me. At Phaedra, look, change your flight because she didn't want to be with you. And Phaedra, this is where Quad's like, wait, what? I didn't know that Phaedra had a problem with me. Phaedra's like, look, I don't want to bring you around when there's a problem all the time. So Quad's like, Phaedra is really a liar in the confessional. Girl, we could have told you this. Um, and then Phaedra Quad brings up the fact that so then now we have this conversation about Phaedra did date Dr. Greg, but then she asked for $4,000 a day. I mean a month. And um and he wouldn't pay, so it stopped. And then Phaedra makes a comment, oh, I would never do that. My purse is worth 10,000. Yeah, but this was back at a time when you couldn't afford a $10,000 purse. So I actually do believe Dr. G on this. But we shall see because you dated a person who was a felon. So let's not say that you're above anything. Somebody with a $10,000 purse in your position would not be dating a convicted felon. I don't like Phaedra, y'all. And y'all can't get me to like Phaedra. So there's that. Bye.